Hey there, you learns. In example 6, like I said, you have the option of doing it manually or on a CAS. I personally think if you had troubles with quadratics earlier in the year, then you should spend time now to practice drawing it. Otherwise, yeah, you can use your CAS to do it. For me, I'm able to look at this. This is a turning point form where I can see the +2 means up by 2. It doesn't move left or right, so that means my graph will roughly look something like this. It goes up by 2, and it's a positive graph. So it'll be something like this where it goes up by 2, y-intercept is at 0, 2. But they want to restrict the x-axis only from -2 to 1, right? So that means the graph has to then be something like this. It comes down to 0, 2, and then it comes back up. And I just don't know what these values are. So when it's -2, I don't know what the y value is, and when it's 1, I don't know what the y value is. Okay? And I notice I colored in the circles because those are closed brackets. So now let's find out what the y values are, because if I know what the y values are, I can find out what my maximum value is, because clearly the minimum is when y is 2. So I need to know what the maximum is. It's clearly capped somewhere. So here we go. When x is equal to 1, y is equal to 1 squared plus 2, which is 1 plus 2, which is 3. So that tells me that this must be 3 here. So it's 1, 3. And then when x equals to -2, y is equal to -2 squared plus 2. That's 4 plus 2, which is 6. So that tells me that this value, in fact, should be further up here, and it tells me that it's at 6. Okay, so that means -2 somewhere over here, right? So once I've got the values adjusted, then I now know, okay, well, based on that graph, what is the highest value and what's the smallest value? So my answer would have to be range is an element from 2 inclusive. Okay, so you include the 2, and it goes all the way up until it gets to the value of 6, -2 squared plus 2. Okay, and so that gives me now 6 as my highest value up there, closed circle, and that's my range. Okay, so that's if you're doing it by hand, or you can try to do it in the CAS. It's a bit harder. I think it's quicker just to do it by hand.